when you come here to Sedona, you're meant to fill up and to let it transform you, let the energy move you, let your emotions be free, let your life shift. Hi everyone, I just wanted to touch base with you today and share a little bit of beauty and nature with you. Many of you can't get outside and truly enjoy it because it's a little cold where you are. In fact, we actually had snow here yesterday, not in Cottonwood, but in all the neighboring areas. Cottonwood is actually surrounded by mountains. The closest are like Jerome, we've got Mingus, we've got Sedona, and there is little snow caps on all of the surrounding areas. But today it's actually melting quite quickly, and I just wanted to share this beauty with you because if you can't get outside, you can always come here to my channel and enjoy a little exploration, a little adventure out in nature. Of course, it's one of my favorite things to do. I talk about it all the time. I come out here to ground my energy, to be in nature, to communicate with the trees, to basically just fill up on all of the basic essentials of life. I mean, this really is where I come to clear my head and my energy field and just come into harmony and balance. Now, this particular location, I'm actually at the base of Cathedral Vortex, which has its own vortex. This is a really special area. A lot of people during the summertime, the tourists come here with their boom boxes and it gets quite loud because it has such an amazing swim hole. And the water is clean here. Oak Creek is actually a spring, so it's not contaminated. It's wonderful for swimming, whereas a lot of the other waterways are not really that great for swimming. In fact, there's health and safety warnings not to swim in them. But this area is a-okay. It's clean, it's pristine, it's beautiful, but it's also pretty cold. So anyways, this is Oak Creek, and one of my very, very favorite parks, because it's at the base of Cathedral Vortex, it's also very healing to come here. It's one of my favorite places to come to when you're letting go of anything in your painful past, when you're in need of healing your heart, when you're just ready to do a reset in life. This is the place that I recommend you come to. A lot of times people jump ahead and they just start manifesting and trying to bring in new energy, but unless you have cleansed out the old and truly released the pain from your past, you don't want to just become too clustered and crowded on the inside. So it's important to do the let go process, to open up enough space inside of your body and your energy field and your heart and your emotional state. Open up that space and then fill it with all the beautiful new emotions, new connections, new relationships, new feelings, and new experiences. Snow! This is such an ideal time of year to come and visit Sedona and hike out to the vortices when it's not too hot and not too crowded. So if you feel like coming here to work with me, to do some healing work and then to get out on the vortex areas and do some hiking and healing, be sure you contact me through my website at www.dianapalm.com. I do offer many retreat experiences that allow for plenty of time to have a personal healing that's really profound. So right now I'm in a really beautiful spot. It's not very crowded. Later on this spring, it will be very, very crowded. In fact, as soon as it warms up about 10 degrees, this place will be swarming with tourists. But this is a very special area. There's a vortex in the lower Red Rock area, and we are at the base of Cathedral Vortex, which if you've been following me, you know this is my all-time favorite vortex. I love the energy here. So this is a soft energy. It's very peaceful, it's very gentle, but it is powerful. And there are specific aliens known to be associated with this area that are also very much in alignment with peace and harmony and improving mankind. So some of the other vortex areas you go to may be a lot more harsh or fast or aggressive in their healing. There's people that actually, sometimes get sick or vomit or get headaches because the acceleration of their vibrational shift is so intense. And those are also associated with some more aggressive types of alien interactions. But when I bring people here, all they ever receive is blissful, gentle, integrated healing. This is my favorite vortex here. It's just my favorite spot. Of course, I love Oak Creek. It comes from a natural spring, so it's very clean and cold, but it's just beautiful. And the creek is a little bit high right now. So it's about 50 degrees today, and I'm in a light t-shirt and flannel. This is totally fine because the sun is out and it feels absolutely perfect. In the morning, I would definitely need more layers, maybe even gloves, because it does cool here quite a bit in the morning and again in later afternoon. But midday, if you're around 50 and sunny in Sedona, that is what you call perfect for hiking and getting out on the vortex to do some healing work and just exploring around. You're not going to get too hot or too cold. It's just about perfect. So, of course, we are looking forward to warmer weather, but that does bring a lot more tourists, and this place can get quite crowded. So it's one of the places that the locals actually avoid during the summertime. Oftentimes when people come to Sedona to explore the vortex energy and get out and hike around, they're just drawn to the beauty of the red rocks and the basic areas that are marked on the map for vortex sites. That is a great way to go for a beginner. But if you want to have a more meaningful experience with the land and really connect with nature and really feel the vibe and the energy that you're meant to when you come to Sedona, that's when you're going to need more of a private guide. Somebody that can take you out onto the land into some specific areas, some well-known and some not well-known, but to actually measure where you're at spiritually and help align you with the right energies that you're seeking help with when you come here to do your healing and personal spiritual growth. This is one of the benefits of hiring somebody that lives here in the area, that comes into the vortex areas quite often, that spends a lot of time in nature and knows the energy and the vibe to help hook you up with the exact right location for the experience you're looking for. If that's something that you're interested in, be sure you go to my website. Again, I do private mini retreats for individuals and small groups when they come to Sedona, looking for that unique personalized experience, looking to have some healing in the appropriate vortex that is just right and just aligned for them. Make sure that you set it up with me in advance. Make sure I'm available. This is busy season. So March begins the time when all the tourists come here from all over the world. So you definitely want to hook up with somebody locally. Make sure you can avoid the crowds and get into some areas that are going to be very meaningful for you as you endeavor to do your own healing work. Everyone's looking for something different, so it really depends on the type of experience that you want to have while you're here. Sedona is a hot spot for UFOs. So if you're looking for UFO tours, I've got friends to hook you up with that can take you on the most amazing Jeep rides out in the desert and bring you to very active areas where you will most definitely see UFOs and maybe even have some sort of experience. So if it's healing you're looking for, contact me directly. If you want the hookup for Jeep rides and UFO tours, make sure you reach out to me and I will hook you up with one of my friends. If you're looking to do some healing for your soul and to release grief or to attract the love of your life, this is where I would recommend you start. This is where I would bring you first. People come to Sedona for many reasons. Sometimes people are fascinated by the energy or the beauty, or they want to have a UFO experience, or they just want to heal inside of a vortex. But many people don't even know how to connect with the vortex, where to go necessarily, or how to apply that energy to their own healing. And really, that's why it's so important to have a guide that can do healing work with you in the vortex areas, out in nature, know where to bring you, and also know the energies that are aligned for you with not just where you're at, but also what you're looking to experience and what you want to walk away with. Like, what kind of transformation do you want to have? Do you want to just have like an exciting experience, or do you want to transform your inner world and come out refreshed and invigorated and inspired about life, emotionally and energetically aligned for new love and new opportunities? That could be a very specific request, but that's what we get here. And it's up to the person you work with to know where to bring you and how to get you there energetically and emotionally. This is one of my all-time favorite trees. And it's really so big. I don't know if I'll do it justice trying to get it in the picture. Whoa. Yeah, Yep, she's a beauty. And a familiar friend. I talk to her every time I come here. There's a couple trees that really stand out, but this one's really special. And this is a very powerhouse guardian of this area. Yeah, another reason why I like this particular spot, the magical woods on the way in that you get to walk through. It kind of prepares you for the energy that you'll experience when you get to the base of Cathedral. The entire walk is magical and starts to really open up your intuitive abilities, increase your sensory perceptions, start to elevate your mood and your vibration, and just help you get in alignment before you actually start doing any kind of healing work. So the beginning part of this trail, I'd like to say that nature is actually doing the healing for you. And then from there, it's all up to you. It depends on what you do with it. What you experience in Sedona isn't just about coming here to have this holistic, supernatural, or really amazing experience and then go home to your busy life. When you come here to Sedona, you're meant to fill up and to let it transform you, let the energy move you, let your emotions be free, let your life shift. And when you go back home, the intention is to bring the energy and the experience that you have here in Sedona back into your home environment, back into your workplace, or into your relationships with family and friends. This is a transformative place. And if you know how to really attune yourself to the energies here, you'll find that it really is life-changing. If you've been here to Sedona and had an experience like that you kept and allowed to shift and change you and your world, let me know that down in the comments below. And also let me know where you experienced it. I would love to hear how you were moved into this experience through different vortex energies. And as usual, if you guys like this video, give me a like, subscribe, and share it with a friend. And next time you come to Sedona, make sure you contact me to see if I have space to set up a mini retreat for you. Okay, thanks you guys. I love you. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.